gaming bets. Online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our second map of this best of 3 series between Dignitas and Binary Dragons. It is going to be Dignitas to take their opponent's map pick of Cash and then move on to Inferno to try and finish off this series in a swift 2-0 and move on to that next stage. Of course, it will be a tough team probably battling off against them into the next round, but we are just going to have to wait and see who that will be as we're going to be going into our pistol round. It is going to be Emmy with the utility for his team and then Asilian over on that smoking kit. I'm going to see how they're actually going to set up in this situation. A fairly passive looking hold from the CT side. Normally you see a little bit of aggression. Actually, it's going to be coming out over towards that mid spot, but they haven't spotted out Hunter, and it's looking like Fox is going to be completely overwhelmed. Not the best start to the round from this CT side. Now the T's can just slow things down. Probably weren't expecting such an easy pick in this game. They're now going to look to rotate over towards this banana, and the CT side have completely gambled. They've gone all the way over towards this A side. They've gone, you know what, we're just going to try and hold on from here, and if things go wrong, we'll rotate back. Now, interestingly, Cillian, after seeing some of the shots probably come up on the map, has decided he is going to rotate over towards that B spot, and so are the rest of his team. They really are just taking a lot of gambles in this situation, hoping that they can find something early in these rounds. However, looking like now they've gambled back the other way. The Binary Dragons are going to go rotating again, and Rubino's now the only one left on the site. Can he take down 1 or 2, at least give them a chance in the retake? No, he can't. Neno will take his head clean off, and this leaves the remaining 3 players to try and rotate back around. Some heavy risks taken from Team Dignitas, and every single one seems to have failed so far. LOL will at least be able to get 1 frag back in, giving them much more of a chance. They still have a smoke and a kit onto Asilian. It's going to be important that he stays alive. LOL peeks in. A bit of a sketchy battle, but he wins it nonetheless, turning it into an even scenario now. But the bomb has been ticking for quite a while, and there's still T's just hiding with their afterplant positions. Neno looking to try and shut this down, as LOL, the only one left alive, is going to be finished as well. 3 kills for him in this pistol round. 1-0 to Binary Dragons. And Dignitas, well, they tried some interesting strats. It didn't seem to work. Hairstyle too long. CT side, full CZs. When's the nerf coming? When's the nerf coming? All the others have been destroyed. When are we getting this one, Valve? T-side going for a few SMGs alongside the 2 rifles, so a fairly standard buy. We've seen a lot of teams, at least over the last couple of days, be very safe. The polls, in the form of Ago, only buying really rifles. Same with Pride, actually. And then on the other side, you got the French guys from like Envious Academy and, well, the main Envy roster as well, who go all SMGs. But this is somewhat in the middle. Nice start, at least, for the CT side, as Fox's aggression does pay off. Manages to get them a first kill. Again, CT side going for a heavy gamble. 4 players over towards B. Fox going to be the only one on A. And it's just bad luck, really. This is sort of what it is like gambling a lot of the time. You just have bad streaks, and at the moment, that seems to be the case for Team Dignitas. Fox is going to be the only one anywhere near the action. 4 players over towards that B side. The likelihood is afterwards that they'll just save, unless Fox could maybe take down an extra player. And then there's a chance that they may try and go for a retake. But even then, they don't have a kit. They don't have any utility. It'll be very difficult. And, well, what can Fox do? There's one. But from behind, Hunter will finish him off. And now, I feel like the CT side should probably just save their weaponry. But they are going to quickly start to rotate. Can they make this work? It's going to be very difficult indeed. A couple of players already dropped. But there's going to be rifles in the afterplant positions. Going to slowly make their way around. Clearing lots of angles. All the remaining players are over towards the site. Nade will dunk in. There's a little bit of damage onto Emmy, but the same taken in return from Lol. But here we go. Push back. Rubino doesn't manage to get the first kill. Letney still sat in the corner. Asilium will be able to get one and a second. And Jacob finds the third. Somehow Team Dignitas are going to make this retake work. The CZs will be enough to win them the round, and they're even going to juggle in some AK-47s just to make sure. Time. Oh, it's actually pretty close in the end, but it's enough. And the CT side, they do break back, get themselves a couple of rifles, and could even juggle a couple around as well. T-side not going to overinvest. They get a bomb down in the last round anyway, so a little bit of extra money. And with 1900 going in the next, they'll have enough for some AKs. Hunter, having a bit of spare cash, going to get himself a deagle with some Kevlar. We'll see if he can make things a little bit extra in terms of cost for Team Dig. Banana control completely under the T's. That seems to be because the CT side have actually let them have it. They're going to sit back towards the site itself, play the advantage that they have, which is the range of those rifles. Without any utility, it's going to be very difficult for the T's to actually get out onto that site. Hunter, the one man with Kevlar, is going to be waiting over towards that A site. I may just try and fake them into actually rotating here, but... See, boost over the smoke. Emmy is going to be spotted. Asilian just going to go for the pre-fire and knows there's a second underneath, but can't quite find him. Third player is going to begin to rotate in. Hunter is still waiting. I feel like if he's going to make some sort of fake here, he needs to do it now. Either that or they may just all look to try and rotate over towards that A site with him. Problem now is the smoke is going to hold him out for long enough that realistically, I don't think they stand a chance in hell in this round. Jacob will be able to finish off one more, but Fox just going to throw in the nade and start to rotate back. The 2 players in pit will at least have to try and deny the remainder, but they're not going to go down without a fight. Hunter is removed, and Rubino closes the round with a kill onto Joxic. 2-1. Dignitas comfortably winning that one, but now comes the buy. This is what the T side were waiting for, to have those AKs in hand once again, and this time on every single player as well. Fox once again, looking to try and go aggressive. Does a little bit of damage, but not going to overface. We've already seen him go down early in the pistol round. A few shots going to be going through. CT side are yet to build up too much money, so not too much of a worry yet for the T side. Jacob just going to be playing up close to the smoke. Every single CT does at least have rifles and still a decent amount of utility. See how that Molotov's actually going to go out. Realize how close he is. Jacob gets one. Just going to spray. Has defense coming in from Asilian. Looking to try and help him out, but only does a little bit of damage. Rotation will be in from Fox. Trying to deny them their ability to get onto the site. Double smoke will leave no vision, but Fox, even while blind, finds one through the smoke. Letney tries to trade, but can't get anything done, so it is just going to be back to a 3 versus 3. Bomb going to be planted fairly safe. Rotation is going to be coming through. Fox looking to lead the charge. Pop flash leaves his opponent blind, but he doesn't actually see him anyway. Lol is going to find one. Looks for the second onto Joxic. Nemi's already going to trade things back. Leaving it into a 2 versus 1. Lol to try and clutch. Left completely blind. Still has a kit. But he's got to move very quickly if he's going to have a chance going into this round. Joxic, the only one left alive. And Lol's gone as well. There we go. 2-2. Binary Dragons are able to break things back. Even things up. The CT side, well, they are going to have enough to buy, but it's not going to be a particularly good one. What is up? Hey, Caxpa. Or is it Casper? Caxpa. It's quite difficult to say. You fooled me with the X. 2-2. Bit of aggression coming out from CT side. Nice little pop flash from Asilian. Won't find anything as of yet. Yeah, I need to put more emphasis on the W. Lowell. Maybe it's just funny. I find him very funny. That's what it is. Asilian tries to smoke them out, but they are just going to come pushing in. Asilian does a lot of damage with the UMP and actually manages to double down. Jacob gets a single kill, so will still be the bomb plant for the T side, but they are going to have a man disadvantage. Neno and Hunter trying to save things for their team. Rotation will be coming in from Rubino, looking to try and get through towards Banana. Hunter has spotted him, but doesn't manage to take him down. And more importantly, Rubino's just going to buy a little bit of time, but Hunter peeks out. They take the battle together. Now it's Fox and Lowell to try and turn things back. And looking for the peak, and they will again. They work together, but that time it was Hunter reloading. And Neno reloading, sorry. However, it's not going to matter. Lowell doesn't have himself a diffuser. And in this round, that means that he is the loser. 3-2. Neno surviving on just 2 HP in the end, as the bomb takes the final 6 off of him. Now the CT side, they don't really have the money to invest. They've got Lowell with the extra FAMAS. Sup, G's. Sup, G. Unit. Yeah, for the remaining players over on Dignitas, they are just going to be forced to save their weaponry. Save their money, I should say. Lol. It's going to be boosted up. Try and take a bit of an off angle. Give him a chance. Joxic. He wants to try and farm up some extra cash. Make sure he can get that AWP. A site stack. B site clear. Again, I feel like Dignitas, in terms of their sort of gambles and where they've stacked, every single time they got it wrong. It's quite funny to watch. So Binary Dragons have always pushed into the site that's had less people on it. I don't know how they're doing it. Maybe it is just sheer dumb luck, or they hear some sort of sound cues that give something away. But every single time they've pushed into the site with nobody on it, and Dignitas have just been forced to sit back and basically either try and just run into the blender of these afterplant situations, or they just wait and just hold on to what they've got. Now for Lowell, of course, it is just going to be save the FAMAS. Keep it into the next round. For remaining players, they may just want to try and drop a weapon or two. Joxic, looking to try and farm up some extra cash. As said, the MAC-10 is not likely to come into the next round anyway, so he might as well just run in and try and do something with it. Wall hacks. Like, haha, we will go to the weaker site every time. Ooh, Seized has made a team for WSG. Who is in Seized's team? Please say it's got electronic in it. Yes, it does! Oh, I'm excited. Seized, Flamey, Dosia, World Edit, and Electronic. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so excited for that team. I am so excited for that team. Match pause. Just waiting for Fox to get back into the server. What are you talking about? They've just announced that for WSG, World Esports Games, Team Russia is going to have its own team. So Seized has made a team, and it is a team with Seized, Flamey, Dosia, World Edit, and Electronic. And I think it's going to be beast. Dosia and Electronic on the same team. What more do you want? There we go, though. Pause will be uncalled. Don't even know if that's a word, but look at the aggression from the CT side. Jacob looking for the first pick. He will even burn for his troubles. He does extra damage onto Letney as well. The rest of his team are going to be able to take control of this banana spot anyway. But the T's in the meantime, knowing that there's multiple players still there, are going to try and take this over towards the A site. Although, actually, they've changed their mind. Go to the scoreboard. There you go. You like Fox's playstyle? I think he's a little bit too aggressive sometimes. Like we saw in the pistol, pushing all the way down mid, and it's exciting. It's nice to watch, and when it works, it's brilliant. But some of the time, I think he needs to play a little bit more passive. To be fair, in this round, that's exactly what he's doing. Electronic is a god, so that team is going to do well. Just mark my words. It's beautiful. And Flamey can be more of a star in that team, and I think that could be exciting. Also, when World Edit doesn't play under Blade, sometimes he has incredible games. Anyway, enough of that. Joxic's going to pick up one with the MAC-10 and look to try and wrap around the back. Pincer in, making this B-side defense very difficult indeed. Lol. Already going to pick up another one. Fox has left once again. Obviously already dead this time, so it doesn't play too much of a part. And it's going to be Rubino now, the only one left. Two to 5. Binary Dragons doing pretty well so far, and Lenny even going to close down Rubino at the end. No money saved, no weapons saved. And the likelihood is they are just going to have to go for some pistols in this round. Lowell can maybe get something a little bit extra. Could even go for a rifle if he really wanted to and just try and do some extra damage and then buy back into the next round. Anyway, Fox will return. And we're yet to see like a proper big buy from Dignitas. Fox has loss issues. Is ping... Is it going to drop? When he was in SK, he was a monster. Your accent is strange. I'm from London. Yeah, I did enjoy it. The fact that he managed to stand in for SK and they got to the semi-final is pretty damn impressive. It could have been cool to see how he would have done if he stayed in that team for longer and whether they would have built up. But of course, I think the addition of Phelps was pretty damn good as well. Here he is again. Aggression once more. This time, again, paying off. Doing some damage with the pistols. That London is my country. I see what you did there. You reversed it. And England is my city, right? Asilian going to be the lone man over towards B, although a rotation is coming in. Again, let's see if the CT side can get it right this time. Seems like they may have done, as the push is starting to come over towards Banana, but the bomb is hesitating. Push going to be coming through into Abs. Hunter will be spotted. Will he expect a second player? That's the thing. Rubino has managed to cross, but the rotation will now come in over towards that B side. This time it's looking like the stack may have gone their way. Fox. Be waiting close. Should be coming out. Asilian start things off. Now the push comes through from Fox. He does a lot of damage, but doesn't get a kill. And Asilian's going to try and do his best, but it will be left on to Rubino. Peek out. Rubino managing to get one. Hunter going to be the only one left alive, but Rubino hits the headshot. Nice work with the CZ. I still don't know how people do that much with that gun. And it will be a third round on the board. Finally, when they get that gamble right, Team Dignitas managed to steal a round away. And I pronounced jalapeno. What do I think of the Serbians? Yeah, it would have been interesting. I think I'm looking forward to see what this team can do after they sort of build a little bit, because it's very early days and they're already sort of beating quite a few like reasonable level teams and taking maps off like LDLC. Got this Texan seal of approval. Hey, what's a furry? Oh god, what is a furry? I don't know. I don't want to know. T-side, they will have a buy back into this round. They managed to get themselves 4 in a row, but they don't have a huge amount of reserves left after this one. And Fox now has his AWP. Going try and push down Banana. He's the solo man. It does mean that there's a stack on the other side of the map. They do have to be careful, because if Fox goes down here, this is where the problem could lie. Fox. Be waiting on the other side, and that's a nice start. Takes down one. Now, this should suggest to the T side that there's only going to be one man here, because that's the way that you normally play it. If there's an AWP peeking this aggressively on Banana, that probably means there's only one person here. Now, that's the gamble that they may have to take. Of course, if they can get rid of Asilian, maybe they can wrap around, and that's a nice shot from Emmy. However, rotating in, there's going to be 3 players on this site. Can they deal with them? Lol is just going to peek back, hold behind. Nice shot from Jake, and he'll be able to get one. Hunter trades, but his teammates have gone. It's Hunter all alone, but it won't happen. Again, a pretty simple round coming out from Dignitas. A very, very common one, at least. Casting is great. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you fancy following me on Twitter, !caster. I'm also a sellout. Deal with it. T-side will have enough money to buy. Just about. As said, they didn't have much in terms of reserves. Lower cut. You don't have to say it like 8 times. Come on. Oh, nice start though from Lenny. They overwhelm the AWP and both players go down within a matter of seconds. 3 players already rotating in. I think the CT side should probably just save in this scenario. They don't have a huge amount of money left. There's a shot from Joxic. That adds insult to injury. You keep 3 players alive. They had a little bit of extra cash lying around. Maybe they could have dropped the 2 weapons. Instead, it's going to be very difficult for them to get a buy into the next round. They may just have to force it, but I think it's probably a better scenario if they just save after that. Nice work from Letney, though. great entries onto Banana. He catches out that orb, because that's been the big thing, at least from what I've seen, is Dig without that orb has been looking pretty weak. The one round that they've actually managed to sort of steal away, or like looked pretty convincing, was with that AWP. And that was because they managed to just have Fox set up on Banana, and they can have the stronger setup over towards A. Rubino desperately trying to hold on to this weapon. Jox is going to go peeking. He will take him down, but Neno is there to trade, and that's all the weapons now gone from Dignitas. As said, I think they just got to save here. Jacob actually going to buy a CZ. Nice UK hair. Yep. Why aren't they winning more? It's pretty early days in this team's life, to be fair. They've only played a few best of threes online, and I think they've still got a lot of work to do. But it's still a very promising lineup. A lot of talent. We saw in the last map, Jacob was playing absolutely incredible. Fox was hitting shots with not only the AWP, but the scout. He had a sun reset. Yeah, that's fair. "29 years young." Happy birthday. I hope that's true. If you're playing me, I'll find you. Here we go. Tease is try and push over towards this A side of the map, wrapping around. Obviously, they get the longer range battles if they go arch side than if they try and push into short. Fox, the only man over towards A. And once again, unfortunately, Dignitas have picked the site, and they've picked the wrong one. Oh, it really is your birthday. Well, I hope you have a good day. Who are you supporting? See if the birthday boy can choose the winner. This could be able to pick up a couple with that UMP. Some money made. Rubino closes down one. There's actually only one man over towards the site at the moment. Rubino with a rifle doing more damage. Looking for some... Oh, that's a nice shot. And Lowell will even finish off one more. There's only one man surviving. Rifle going to be saved. So that's some extra money into the bank accounts of Dignitas. And Letney, I don't think there's going to be anything he can do to actually deny much more. Where is the server from? Japan. Are you related to Pansy? No. Will you keep casting the following matches? What is in on Starladder? Sure. Like, oh, I'm pretty much doing all of the Shanghai stuff that I can. How come only 2K viewers on them? Oh, is that meme's back again? We will get a server change. Dark, I'm not going to be answering that. What is the ping like? 48. It's not that bad. I think that's exaggerating a bit. Say hi to me. Plant your beef. You read that wrong. No, I didn't. I read it correct, but I'm still not reading it out the way that... Yeah, this is the qualifier. This is the first stage of the qualifier, so there is going to be a few more matches to go. In fact, let's just get rid of some game sound for a second. So other games in this side of the qualifier, we've got X-Outlaws versus KR. I can't remember the actual team name. Gonna be, but that's the Pronax team. Then you got Hellraisers versus North Academy and Space Soldiers versus Envy Academy. This side of the bracket is pretty brutal, in fact, because it means only 2 of these teams can actually go through. He might have 80 plus on the graph. Carster, what is your favorite team? Favorite team? Well, I quite like Shox. Shox is probably my favorite player, so I'll go with G2. Kindest regards, that's the one. I couldn't remember it off the top of my team. Top of my team, top of my head. Wow, can't even talk. Is this a rerun? See now, either someone else said that at the exact same time that you just did, or not. But you can say it however you want. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Pro Next team will play. Can I add you on Steam so you can cast my friend's team games on MM? I think I'm gonna pass. You can add me on Steam, but I'm not gonna cast the game. Do you have yellow teeth? Oh yeah, they're like 4. Like after you've gone out drinking on a night out, and then you get up the next day and you go to the toilet, that's the color of my teeth. Yeah, no, Godsend yesterday, they really didn't do particularly well. And but Havu, I was really impressed. Havu were incredible. Sergey, the youngster, dropping 30 frags against someone like Dennis. Like, you just think, what? Jacob at Ping Prom's got 32 kills. Yep, he's pretty good. What's your rank? Supreme. Although I should have got D ranked. I've been playing awfully recently. Going back into our match. 7-4. Yeah, MM ranks. Always important. Still looks pretty, though. And I don't want to go back to chicken. It was interesting as well yesterday, because Godsent had Olaf playing for 2 of the maps. First map, he was pretty good. Second map, wow, Sergey was better. Here we go, though. B side have gathered up towards B. There's going to be Hunter looking to try and sneak out, and he's actually going to spot both players. He doesn't see the second. Never mind. I thought he'd seen both players, but he got caught. Surprised. Push. Coming towards this side, looking for the pick. It's going to be Letney to start things off. Rotation around the back. What can Jacob do? The answer is absolutely nothing. Too many people to aim at. And the CT side, once again, are just going to be forced to save their weaponry. 2,400 goes in for them in the next round. That's only going to leave a few more left in the heart. 8-4 for Binary Dragons. Looking good on this T side. And if they can win the pistol, even if they lose the rest of the rounds, it should be pretty well set up. 5D kill over the weekend. I did not see it. If you want to tweet it at me, I'll have a look. It sounds pretty good. 5D kills, unless they were all AFK and it was warm up. Best of 3. It is, there you go. Sorry. I can't resist being a little bit over the top. Draw your favorite Pokemon. I can't draw. Best of 2? Question mark? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry, that was mean. What's up? Dead as history. I will not forget that name. I like that name. Slightly depressing, but I do like it. No, it's all good. I'm just kidding. Nice start, though. T-side, Joxic will find one. Goes for a jumping P250 shot. Ambitious. Oh, Kobe. Out goes Asilian. Lol does have the AK. Your life is contagious. People have been saying that recently, and I'm glad. I'm glad. It would be worse if it was really annoying, wouldn't it? Thank you, I think. Do you like me? Of course. Favorite CSGO skin? Probably the Medusa. How old are you? I would say 26. Wow. I'm only 23. 23 and bald. That's going to be what my documentary's called. And do they fraternize with viewers? Ooh, I don't know. In the EU Qualifier, I think there's only going to be one team going through. So it is brutal. I don't like you, though. Wow. Wow, I've just been ruined. Jacob, decent position. Peeks out. Gets one. Actually hits the dink onto the second. However, Hunter is behind. And it is only going to be Rubino left. He may just want to hold on to this rifle. They do get 2,900 in the next round anyway. But it could be the difference between maybe buying up an AWP. I don't know. Like my name. Plant your beef. I can't... Like, is that... Like, sort of... something to do with fighting? Or are you talking about actual beef? Like, because obviously when you say, have you got beef? A lot of the time that means... Like, you want to fight someone. But... Or did you just mean... I'm planting beef in the ground? Do you class from home or the studio? At the moment, I am at home. Is Twitch chat intelligent? Said elderly woman. You're planting beef on the ground. Hey, it's much more interesting than my name. How did you come up with your name, Tom? Did you put your first name and surname together and change it to Zeds to be a little bit more edgy? Yes, you did. Here we go. CT side have themselves a buy. They've got Fox onto the AWP, something we haven't seen too often. This could be the round where he makes the difference. They need him to at the moment. He's 5 and 9. Had much more impact on the previous map. He is going to be playing over towards the sort of classic arch spot for that AWP. Big events did you cast? Star Series events. Those are the main ones I've done. Not so much laughing at the elderly lady. I'm laughing at the name because I wonder if it's actually an elderly woman. Either way, here comes the push from that T side. 4 players up towards Banana. Of course, the lurker of Hunter to catch anybody from behind. Nice start, but Jacob, what can he do here? Manages to get one. Trade looking to come in. He's still up above and he can't do anything more. Fox around the edge of that smoke. He looked tempted to run through it. You could tell he wanted to run through that smoke. And maybe he should have done because Jox is going to take his head clean off anyway. The CT side really struggling at the moment. And look at Hunter. He's waiting behind. He wants to take some extra guns away. Hunter, so reliant on his team. I like that, though. You see this a lot with what would happen with the old Happy teams where he would sort of be lurking, but it would be all the time. Whereas with Hunter, he just had confidence in his team to actually find the frags. And instead, he's now shutting down some of the remainder. Rubino, he's going to just back straight into Hunter. Absolutely perfect. You're doing a thesis on Twitch chat. Oh, God. I hope that's not true. I do feel like with especially a map like Inferno, this is going to take a lot of time to get into a team's map pool. Rotation's so important. It did seem like Dignitas had a lot of good ideas when it came to actually just gambling, but... Dora the Explorer, oh god. So much damage already done. T-side taking a load from nades. They've been dunked into oblivion this round. Nobody dead from the nades itself, but it is going to be the push in. Emmy is able to trade one back, but it looks like the CT side may have finally found a fix, which involved 8 cheese. However, Ledney's managed to get another one. Surely this isn't going to go back after such a wonderful start. Bomb going to be dropped. Interesting. Lowell will peek out and leaves it just onto Ledney being tagged through the smoke. Fox spraying straight back. Actually, almost caught reloading. Oh, will he not? I think he's had the idea and Lowell will peek out anyway. 5 to 10. Still possible for Dignitas, but I do feel like they're going to need the pistol if they're going to be able to take this one. Decent half from Hunter. Actually, a pretty decent team performance, in fact, from Binary Dragons. I've liked how they were sort of pulling rotations away. Definitely got most of the gambles right when it came to those pistol rounds. Yeah, it definitely is easier to make solo plays. This map is all about rotations and utility usage. Those are the big two things that you want if you're going to be playing Inferno. Well, for the fact of Binary Dragons, they win the pistol and they should have both of those things. Reasonably long-standing roster. They play a lot of matches together. I think there was some sort of stat from Hunter where he had like 500 kills in like a week or something on the top of the board. It was insane. B-side. Me waiting around that mid position. As said, it's important they get the pistol. 4 players somewhat in the A site vicinity, 3 officially, and then Emmy just holding onto Arch. Quick enough rotation, and they're already going to be starting to push back in. Tease looking for that entry, can't quite hit the shots. Lol, almost messes that up, but it's fine. And actually, Emmy on the edge of the smoke is just gone. Goodbye. You thought you were hidden. You were wrong. Joxic going to be the only one left actually in the action. And now it's down to Neno. I think he just got hit through the smoke. Trying to push back in, looking for the shots onto Fox, but will whiff, and Fox decapitates him. There we go, Dignitas. They've won themselves the pistol. This is what they needed to get off to a good start. And individually, well, now we get to see if they can just sort of out-aggress Binary Dragons. As said, I'm expecting them to be the better of the two teams tactically, just based on how long they've been together. And I do think Binary Dragons are a pretty solid team, so be interested to see if they can turn things back around. At least in this round, they've gone for the pistols, plus the scout onto Joxic. Again, it's been a pretty quiet day for him so far. USP Guardian or Orion. I actually used the Guardian, and then I just put some stickers on it, because it looks pretty. If I had to have it plain, I'd probably go with the Orion, though. 6 to 10. Joxic is going to be spotted. Has to reposition because he doesn't have any armor. Molotov used just to clear out crevice. Oh, be looking for the peak. Joxic again, missing a shot, and now will be smoked out. Goes for the re-peak, hits the tag at least. Oh, finds another one, and they're catching off rotations at the same time. Fox will actually go down, so that's an AK into the hands of Neno. And he may just want to save this. There's a chance of them winning this round now, a slim to none. May just want to try and take a player on the exit, but I feel like just don't give this AK back. Run away, try and use it into the next round, and at least maybe get some damage done instead. He's peeking in, I don't know why. Just gonna hand a kill. I don't understand that. I think that's a bit much from Neno. I don't really know what he hoped to achieve. I guess he wanted 1 kill just to make it a little bit more costly, but 21 HP taking an aggressive peek with a rifle is just madness. Does shaving your legs keep your digestive system healthy? What? I'm going to be honest, I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty sure there is no correlation between those two things. Like, does grooming your moustache stop you from getting arthritis? I don't know. Nice start from the T side, already looking to try and clean things up. Fox is going to be getting a couple as well. Making money for that AWP. Nice caster. Thank you. Fox will be able to pick up one more. 3 kills for him. Nice amount of money made. And we are going to have our 8 to 10 scoreline. Medusa or Dragon Lore? Well, Medusa was the skin I named as my favorite, so I'd go with that. Or I'd take a Dragon Lore and then sell it and buy 2 Medusas. Life questions with Tom. Yeah, it seems to happen quite a lot, but I don't mind. It gives me time to fill the rounds where Dignitas should just be slaughtering their opponents. And now we go into the big boy round. Fox is actually going to keep his Mac 10. This is the bonus. Now, they made quite a bit of money in the last few, not losing too many players. In fact, they've improved all the way along. Expect to see some quite aggressive pushes coming out here. Still have a UMP, a Galil. Oh, almost takes down Letney. It's pretty close. Gonna be coming out. Vino leading the charge. Still looking to try and do work with that UMP. Joxic shouldn't be losing at that sort of range. Now, players don't have head armor at the moment. Joxic will be able to find the first. Looking for his second. As said, the range is going to be benefiting him. A couple of trades will come in, and Jacob looking to try and sneak back around. He could cut off rotations, and with Rubino winning that battle, that's an important battle to win, because now his position becomes so much more valuable. They may not expect somebody to be this far forward, although Neno seems to be hesitant to try and push into the library position. Waiting around the corner. Nano's going to win the battle, and now Rubino only on 28 HP. This is going to be difficult. No head armor, so that M4 is going to be deadly. One shot to the face will do the work. There's the first. Looking for the second, but Nano through the box will close him down. However, only a bonus round for Dignitas. They had 2 SMGs, and look at the amount of cash that's coming back at that CT side in the next round. Only 1 player surviving. Now, can Dignitas now reset their opponents? That's the big worry for Binary Dragons. That's the big problem they have to think about. And also, the other thing you have to remember is they're not going to have a huge amount of utility unless, well, unless they go for SMGs, which is exactly what they're doing on 2 of their players. Eight to 11. He's going to do some early damage. As said, they've gone for utility over actually picking up rifles. Refx, the only answer to that question is Sean Gares. Oh, God. He's going to take over banana control. Rubino up as well. He's now rotating to go over towards this A site. 3 players waiting. That's nice to know, VOD CS. I'll be waiting for you. Joxic already tagged down in the corner. The rotation is going to come out towards Arch. Taking control. CT side bringing another player over themselves, so there is still a chance they can hold on to this round. Got some decent crossfires in play, but it is going to be a Cillian to take down that rotating man. Another comes in. What can Letney do? Can't snap onto the second, but Joxic will finish one. Jacob's still doing work, and now Neno is going to be the only one remaining. As said, their money is going to be absolutely ruined if they don't win this round. Nano. Ryan Peaks does actually see the corner of LOL, but, well, clearly I do, thanks to my wall hacks, but he does not. 9 to 11. CT side, I said they don't have the money. They're probably just going to force into this round anyway because, well, they're not going to have the cash to buy into the next round properly anyway. And you can see, yeah, Pistol's going to come in. Hey, Marks, how are you? Does my mum know I'm gay? Probably. Who's my boyfriend? Probably just Harry. Don't tell his girlfriend, though. She doesn't know yet. As said, CT side are going to be forcing into this one. They have an okay amount of utility, at least onto Hunter, and they're going to try and use it to take control of Banana. Lol, straight through the smoke, though. Goodbye. Reno is going to clear Letney out of that position. Up close. Joxic looking for a little bit more, but can't find anything. Interesting, Joxic hasn't actually saved any money for the AWP. Your mum would be proud. I'm glad. There we go. Bot's being cleared. Dignitas playing things nice and safe. They have a massive advantage in this round, at least in terms of weaponry. But we still see many teams make mistakes. Leno tries to spray through the smoke. There's a little bit of a crossfire on the site. There we go. Joxic finds 1, 2, looking for his third. Runs out of bullets. Missed shot from Fox. That should have been an easy one. And so should this round. Hunter tries it, but what is that? Fox. That's disgusting. Absolute filth. Absolute filth. Like, he misses a shot on someone sitting perfectly still in a corner with no bullets, and then does a 180 headshot quickscope onto the other guy. Fox doesn't like easy kills. Jacob is going to start things off. There's only USPs. Should be pretty easy for them. CT side, just looking to try and do a little bit of damage. Best case scenario, they hold on to a weapon. Worst case, well, they do absolutely nothing. It's not really anything expected in this round. Jacob is going to go down, so a small amount of money made, $300. Ooh, bit of a sketchy spray from Rubino. However, the T side have realized that it's a stack on A now, so the round is saved. The interesting thing is, if they can get rid of Rubino, they could actually have 2 weapons. Like, if they have 2 players. There's the first, picked up, but never mind, they don't even have 2 players to save 2 weapons anymore. Rubino has sprayed down both. Last man only has a USP. You have so many Portuguese people watching. Of course I do. We got Fox. He's hitting some crazy shots. So he said I expected that. Why did you start commentating games? I really enjoyed playing CS, and I thought it'd be fun. And I hated trying to work in sales and being a waiter, so I thought, let's put a load of effort into something I like, and here we are. CT side, they've got themselves a bye. The scoreline equalizes. Binary Dragons looking to fight for survival. They need to win this map if they're going to stay in the game. There we go. Rubino gets 1, but it's Hunter and Letney, giving them the man advantage, at least for now. The push from the remaining players going to go up mid. Dillian, Fox, and Lowell. Joxic in a decent position. Doesn't have his trusty ult, but he will be able to take down one and just fall back. Doesn't need to reface. Doesn't need to take the fight once again. Lowell going to be looking to try and find the trade and does get 1. And Fox has found another in the meantime. However, Joxic's still going strong. It will be down to a 1v1 on the site at least. And it's going to be Joxic. 3 kills for him. 1 HP is all he survives on. And he will retrieve that AWP as well. Greetings from Portugal. Greetings from the UK. Straight back. UKCS. Yep, the best kind. The best kind. Everybody loves UK Pro League, right? Still, the T's will have another bye. Again, Look how it's gone so far. 3 rounds, 1 round, reset. 3 rounds, 1 round. Wow. We'll see. Double MP9. The Shredder's in play. I might actually have to rename mine the Shredder. I think that needs to be done. Hunter, well, he gets caught out with an aid in hand. Push going to be coming in from the T side, looking to try and overwhelm these players. Missed shot with the AWP. Letney does manage a little bit of damage, but instead it's trades back. Jacob with 2, Lol with another. And Emmy, he's dead as well. Slaughter by Team Dignitas. They give them that little bit of hope. Here's your hope, dangling it above them, sort of on a fishing rod. And the second they reach for it, they snatch it away. Binary Dragons are going to be reset once again. This is now a very tough situation for them. Again, likelihood is... Actually, they've got 2k on them, but almost every player, so... You what? Hello. You want to be a commentator? To be honest, my voice when I started wasn't that great. But it just worked on it, and now people seem to like it. Havu played yesterday, and we're waiting to finish off the next round. So, of course, we've got... Still, we've got to do this side, like this group, with 4 best of 3s in here. And then we got the playoffs, which will be another 2 best of 3s. And then it will be... Yeah, then it will be... the next stage. How much is the delay? I think it's like 2 minutes. Your voice is awesome. Thank you. Suck at commentating. It's just something you got to work on. That's all it takes. A lot of work, a lot of grinding. Sending it to people. And saying, please, tell me how bad this is. Tell me what's wrong. I've got to give a shout out to James Bardoff. He actually looked through mine and basically just said, like, this is rubbish, this is rubbish. And it was the most helpful thing ever. Other people did it as well. NATO Sapphics helped me out at the very beginning. So I got a lot of people to say thank you to. But Pistols has said, it's all that's in this round. Once again, Team Dignitas are going to take the A site. Thank you, Rona. From 1 to 10, how good looking do you consider yourself? Can you go below 1? Am I rich now? Oof. Yeah. No, I'm living here in my mansion. Got my Ferrari outside, even though I don't have a driver's license. Do I make a living off casting? Yes. How do you pronounce Neno? There you go. What rank are you? I am Supreme. Enjoy your casting so far. Thank you. So far, soon you will ruin it. And I will be here to destroy you. I would like to see you on a LAN event. Well, I've been on a few. I did the last couple of Star Series, and I'm hoping I should be doing the next one. They do employ me, so I'll be very surprised if I'm not on it, unless I somehow screw this up. So, biggest event, either WSG Grand Finals with Launders, or the last Star Series where I was casting with, I think, Moses and Anders. So that was fun. Yeah, only my driver drives the Ferrari. Right, we're back in. P90 for Neno again. Neno, please. Please. Stop. You don't even have a skin. You haven't even, like, made it look pretty. Who do I think the best caster is? Probably Sadikist. I think the duo between him and Henry is just... I love watching it. And it gives me, like, goosebumps when something hype happens. Emmy? You waiting with the smoke? A little bit scared. No, Tombis is the best. Thank you. He's playing nice and slow in this round. CT's actually really passive over towards the corner. They're trying to play off a little bit of a crossfire, but if a smoke goes down, only one of them is going to be able to see anything. Oh. Oh, what's going on there? Got a bit of hanky-panky. Don't think I've ever said that on a cast before. Joxic is going to be sat back behind the smoke. T's looking to try and take control already. Hunter is going to be going down. There's only one man actually on the site itself. That's going to be Letney, and he's gone within a second. A flash, and he is gone, and so will Joxic, falling like flies. How does Fox just peek in? Here we go, though. The pin. At least stick with it, Neno. Fox finishes him off. He didn't keep the Pro 90. He got what he deserves. Am I arrogant and cocky? Not particularly, no. Do you dislike Portugal and Fox? Not at all. I've been to Portugal once. It was lovely. And I don't really know Fox. I think he's a little bit too aggressive sometimes in the game. But he's entertaining me now, that's for sure. Pistols, again, a couple of Zeuses. Hello. Bino will start things off. Gonna find another one. Of course, it is only pistols. Both Zeus players already dead. Coming out, Rubino gets another, and this is just going to be perfect for Team Dignitas, taking themselves to 15. Unless, of course, Emmy can do a 1v5 clutch with a P250. Not going to be holding my breath. Although I probably could hold my breath, because I don't think it's going to last very long.
Bomb has been planted.
Young for the future, you'll be a casting legend. I hope so. Understand you, you're not British. Oh, this is, I'm actually Ghanaian, and I've just been putting on an accent the whole time. But you'll never hear my real voice. Yep, that's about right. Emmy waiting. It will be Fox to close him down. 15-12. The T side from Dignitas has been incredible. Unfortunately for Binary Dragons, the money just hasn't been working out. They've been reset multiple times. In fact, the only 2 rounds they've won have quickly followed by nigh on flawless rounds. Well, not so much this one, but that was ridiculous for all 5 players surviving. I can't. It was a long time ago when I went to Portugal. I don't remember what city I went to, unfortunately. I'm hoping to go again. I remember the food being good. Hunter, aggressive, finds the first kill. He's trying to take the fight on his own. Has to be careful, but he's got support from his teammates. This time, Binary Dragons, they're not sitting back. They're not waiting for the execute from the T side. However, Rubino is going to be able to pick up 1 and a second. Nice shot onto Hunter. Asilian now, the only one left alive, though. Emmy on banana. Fire on mid in the form of Letney. Now, if he can turn this into a 1v1, which he almost definitely should, because both players are on separate sites. Got plenty of time. Letney going to be watching the wrong angle. Asilian now looking to try and clutch this for his team. Only Emmy remains. Bomb is going to be planted. Default position. Going to be able to get into apps. He's going to smoke afar. Look to bait down the time as much as possible. There's no kit for Emmy, but I think there may be one on the floor for him to find. Molotov going to be clearing out. That will give all the information that Asilian needs. He now knows roughly where his opponent is. Bomb likely to be tapped. He's going to sit here patiently. So many angles left for Emmy to clear. As said, at the moment he doesn't have a kit, so it'll have to be a 10-second defusal. Push going to be coming out and just sitting there. Asilian, he's pretty much won the game for his team just by waiting. It doesn't matter what happens from here. The game is done. Asilian, he wins the clutch in the end. The bomb will kill both remaining players. And it is going to be 16-12 in favor of Dignitas. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another best of 3 coming up after this one. If you have enjoyed, don't forget !caster will take you to my Twitter. All follows are appreciated. And as said, make sure you don't go anywhere. Well, actually, go get some food, because in about 40 minutes, we do have our second matchup. And I'm going to be back. I'll be here again. So If you have enjoyed, make sure you return. We'll be back in a little while.
E-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans.
Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match.
Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.money, the best service for trading your skins.